Shalom. I want to start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well. Peace, love, and blessing to the hopefully elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. My name is a warrior from the Seek the Way camp in Modesto, California. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Lord willing. This lesson will be edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. As you see before you, there is a video. It says Russia sends a warning to the United States with armed warship in Cuba. Okay, so let's watch this video.
Is using its words and its actions to send a warning to the U.S. tonight. Russia is using its words and its actions to send a warning to the U.S. tonight. Moscow has sent a warship to Cuba and says the U.S. weapons buildup in Europe could spark a repeat of one of the most dangerous conflicts of the Cold War. National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin has the story tonight from the Pentagon.
The new state-of-the-art Russian warship received a warm welcome after pulling into Havana Harbor, just 90 miles from Florida, occupying a berth which until a recent travel ban was filled by American tourist cruise ships.
This is a clear show of force by Russia.
Russia's deputy foreign minister warned of a new Cuban missile crisis if the U.S. chooses to deploy missiles back to Europe after the Trump administration said it plans to pull out of a landmark nuclear arms treaty. Quote, "We could find ourselves in a situation where we have a rocket crisis close not just to the crisis of the 1980s, but close to the Caribbean crisis."
The Russians are basically launching a big propaganda campaign at this time, claiming that the United States is acting in a provocative fashion, which is simply not true.
The arrival in Havana not as menacing as this encounter weeks ago in the Western Pacific when a Russian destroyer harassed the USS Chancellorsville, nearly colliding, forcing the American warship to alter course. Earlier this month, Moscow says one of its fighter jets intercepted a U.S. B-52 bomber in the Black Sea, one of many increasingly aggressive encounters between the two Cold War foes. Back in Havana, the arrival of the Admiral Gorshkov, a new class of Russian frigate armed with cruise missiles, signals Russia's intention to project power. Russia's show and tell comes in the wake of a 10,000 NATO troop month-long war game exercise on Russia's doorstep in the Baltic Sea involving 50 Allied warships, and as the Pentagon announced plans to add new low-yield nuclear weapons to ballistic missiles.
Yeah, basically it's like, America could go ahead and do whatever the hell they want to do, but, you gotta just let them do it. And that's just not the way that it's flying anymore. Alright, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is stirring up the dead for these Babylonian Edomites. Alright, these kings of the earth, alright, including other Edomites themselves are coming against the powers that be because they're tired of what's going on in Russia. Russia's pretty much the big kid on the block along with America, and they have that old beef, and basically Russia and America are at war. Okay, that's why you see all this tension. That's why you see these things happening, because Russia's showing America that America ain't what it was, what it used to be, and Russia is now coming into a certain level of power. All right, and so eventually they're going to bump heads, and we're going to get some scriptures about it. Revelation 6:4, and there went out another horse that was red. Now this red horse, the horse that represents power, the red represents Esau, Edom. Edom actually means red. And it says in the scriptures that Esau is Edom. Okay. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, which is a nuclear missile. Okay, Russia's got nuclear missiles. America has nuclear missiles as well. Alright. And so it's actually going to come to pass, which it has before. You got World War I, World War II, and soon to be World War III, when these Edomites were killing each other and are gonna be killing each other, because as it tells you in Revelation 9, Revelation 9 and 18, which this is talking about nuclear missiles. It said, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Alright, and so that's what you're going to have. You're going to have these Edomites going to go to war with each other. Alright, they're going to fire nuclear missiles at each other. They're going to blow each other up, man. Alright, America's going to be totally destroyed in this nuclear fire. Alright, that's actually the lake of fire that it talks about in Revelation. Alright, when these nuclear missiles are going to destroy this place. Alright, Russia's going to get hit. Many places around the world are going to get hit with these nuclear missiles in World War III, because all these nations are going to fight in World War III. Alright, including the nation of Israel. You can have the nation of Israel get drafted into World War III, fighting under the banner of, whoever military they get caught up in. And they're going to be destroyed. Okay? It says Luke 11 and 17, it says, but he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Now that's what's happening. Okay, Babylon is divided against itself and it's collapsing. Alright, Esau's structure around the world is collapsing. Alright, you got Russia against America, Esau against Esau. And if Esau be divided against Esau, how could his house stand? Alright, it says every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. If Satan also be divided against himself, which is Satan, the word Satan simply means adversary. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because ye say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub. And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your sons cast them out? Therefore shall they be your judges. Okay, now to the Spirit, I'm using this as a way to show you that if Esau is divided against himself, then his house cannot stand. He's going to destroy himself. Okay, and that's actually in prophecy. He did it. He's done this in the past. Okay, real quick. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Okay. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And look at the earth, alright, it's being destroyed. Look at the state of these nations. They're in total chaos. Alright, the earth is in complete wickedness and chaos and disarray, completely turned upside down and distorted and perverted under the rule of who? The wicked. Alright, Esau, Edom. They've taken peace from the earth. Alright, they got these nuclear missiles that they're holding everybody hostage with. Okay, you got to follow the commandments of Esau, otherwise we're going to drop bombs on you. Okay, and so that's what he's done. He's taken peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Alright, and that's what you see. Okay, Ezekiel 38 and 1. And the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. So this is talking about Russia, okay? And say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And you see that happening. Just like what it is talk about. There could be a repeat of a dangerous conflict that almost happened during the time of the Cold War. Alright, and it's talked about the old Cold War adversaries. And so obviously Russia and America are again in a Cold War. Okay? And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And you just seen in that video other altercations that America has had with Russia. Okay, ships trying to ram into them, running them off course. All right, bomber airplanes meeting each other in the sky. All right, there's tension. The smell of war is in the air, basically, man. Okay, and the armor, the great company with bucklers and shields, that's representative of their military strength. That's representative of these warships, these airplanes. All right, and what do you expect when you have NATO doing giant military drills right in front of Russia? Pretty much slapping them in the face. What do you expect is going to happen out of this? Russia's not just going to sit back and take it. All right, it says Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself. All right, that's why you see these military buildups happening. Okay, World War III is right on the doorstep, and it's biblical prophecy that this is going to happen. All right, nuclear war is in the Bible. Okay, so these things that are happening, this is not just going to go away. It's only going to get worse. It says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. And that's what Russia and these other nations are doing. They're preparing themselves for war. Iran is already ready for war. Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay, Russia is being a guard unto Iran. Okay, because if America moves on Iran, best believe World War III is on. It says, after many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people, against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend, and come like a storm. Thou shalt be a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. All right, because they're going to fight World War III over there. The main battle of World War III is going to be fought over there in the Middle East. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods, and dwell in the midst of the land. All right, that's talking about what? That's talking about America, okay? Who else is dwelling safely? Who else is dwelling so fat and so carelessly? They don't give a shit about anything. All right, they spend most of their time and most of their money on entertainment because they have nothing else to do or think about. Okay, what other place is damn near completely defenseless against a missile attack? All right, that's America. All right, just look at Hawaii when they thought they were going to get hit with a missile. What were they doing? People were hiding under cars and and going in sewer grates, going under sewer grates, man. So basically this place has no defense. This place is going to be destroyed when World War III happens. Okay, and you see Putin already thinking an evil thought. Russia already wants to destroy this place. Okay, all these other nations want to destroy this place. All right. This is Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. All right. The grave is prepared for you. It stirreth up the dead for thee. Talking about these other nations, even all the chief ones of the earth. See? It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Alright? Why? Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Alright? Yahweh Shem Yahushai has major beef with Babylon the Great, aka America, and Esau as a whole. And this place is going to be completely destroyed by nuclear missiles. And a lot of the earth is going to be devoured by nuclear fire. Okay? Because this thing is coming upon the whole world, man. It says that the whole earth is devoured by the fire of Yahweh Shem Yahushai's jealousy, man. That's in the scriptures. So that's what's coming. You've seen the video. You see the tension. It's undeniable, okay? It's inevitable. Putin has said it himself. A nuclear war is unavoidable. You know, eventually it is going to happen. It's in prophecy. Watch this. So lock it. Oh man, pretty sure it's in Habakkuk. So like, looks like the search is bugging out. Yeah, okay. Slovakia. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the scripture I was looking for, but that's pretty much the same thing. It will surely come, okay? There's another scripture that say, I believe it says, when this thing cometh to pass, and lo, it will come. Oh, I think, okay. Actually, I think I got a better. Oh, come on. I think it's in Ezekiel, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know why it's not coming up. That is a good keyword search for it. Let's try that. There it goes, finally. Ezekiel 33 and 28. It says, Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. So, Salakia for that. I want to, Lord Williams edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Harakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and peace, love, and blessing to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four quarters of the earth. Shalom.